What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, check it out, guys. I think we have gotten to the point where everybody's getting the picture. Article after article after article keeps coming out, and they're all saying the exact same thing when it comes to the film industry, when it comes to Hollywood. This shit is bad. It's really bad right now, and it's not going to get better anytime soon. You can see right here, That Park Place, shout out John F. Trent. Hollywood reportedly in shambles, according to one insider. Things are terrible. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, we can see that. We can see that from the box office. We can see that from the streaming numbers. We can see that from the content. We can see that all across the board, that Hollywood is not in a good spot. It's pretty much down to this point right now, okay? Things are terrible. It's as bad as it's going to get, I think. I don't know if it can get worse. It probably can get a little bit worse. But I think right now we're in a spot where Hollywood has never been in before, where essentially the entire industry is now calling it out. We've been calling it out for the longest time. We've been saying that, yeah, Hollywood is in bad shape. But now you're starting to hear the insiders talking. You're starting to hear people like Jerry Seinfeld. Oh, yeah, the movie business is over. Film doesn't occupy the pinnacle in the cultural hierarchy, and it got replaced by disorientation. Yeah, you got cats like Jerry Seinfeld, who's made a career in Hollywood, you know, also on the comedy circuit. But in Hollywood, he's made his money. His mail had one of the greatest shows in the history of television, right? And this guy is saying, oh, the film industry is over. And I think it's not just the film industry. I think the television industry is going through it as well. We're starting to see the Hollywood contraction hit really super hard. And that's what this guy, basically, this one insider is saying. Let's go ahead and just jump into this real quick. A alleged former actor who worked in Hollywood claims the entire industry is in shambles as jobs dry up and talent agencies fail to pay their clients on time. So you got cats not getting paid. That's one fast way to end the industry. You got people working in the industry that are not getting paid or not getting paid on time. You know, it's everybody got to get bills paid and stuff. We got money that we need to, you know, give out to the, you know, paying bills, paying mortgage, paying card notes and all of that. And if these cats can't get paid on time, man, it's over. Okay. You can tell when the industry is in trouble when people are not getting paid. You're doing all of this work. We'll get to you. We'll get you down the line somewhere. All right. Like, this is a reckoning. Okay. This is a great reckoning for Hollywood. All right. What do we always say?
The bill comes due. Always.
The bill is coming due. The bill is coming due, and these cats can't pay these bills on time, right? Apparently, as reported by novelist Brian Niemeyer, an alleged actor who works in Hollywood informed him that things are terrible, all right? This actor stated, former actor here, got a few friends in the industry, and they've been told explicitly that things are terrible. Hollywood is in shambles is a direct quote from my friend's manager, big clients, very connected. Now, he continued, my friend had a co-star role on a major network television show that was canceled over a year ago, and he's yet to book another gig. His wife, a lot of big television credits, has been faring much better, so they've been fine, but overall, it's not good. You guys will remember, we saw that one video. I put that out there. The one video where you had all of these various Hollywood cats that were like, yo, man, we ain't getting work. It's not just actors, actresses. It's not just writers, directors, and producers, all right? It's like a lot of the cats behind the scenes. They're like, I don't know what's going to happen.
The entertainment industry is seriously broken. I asked a few of my friends and colleagues to describe what they're going through, and I think you should take a listen.
My name is Matt Hoban. I'm a former executive producer. So many of my mentors and my friends and collaborators are working less to the point where they're not working at all. We're just people trying to make a living, and it's getting really hard to do that.
I'm Jen. I am a former editor. I am definitely financially struggling. I may lose my house and it's really scary. So I really need help and a job and just some support. So thank you.
I'm Marcia, producer, casting director. The last show I worked on was Generation Gap. We're just trying to keep our kids fed at this point. Keep our house, keep our cars, get food on the table.
My name is Wilfredo Hernandez. I used to be a television editor, and I'm being forced to move out of my house because I'm not going to be able to afford the mortgage anymore. So let's try and make this very aware that we're all going through this to see if we could bring some change.
Next, he explained that one of the major problems the industry faces now is contraction that is forcing bigger name actors to compete for smaller roles. We called this as well. We talked about this all throughout the strike. It's like when we get down to it on the other side of the strike, the big name actors, they're still going to have work. But it's these small guys, these guys that's walking up and down the picket line in the hot sun out there on Sunset Boulevard, wherever they were. Those are the guys that are going to be stressed out. Those are the guys that are not going to be getting work. All right. The insider shared part of the problem is he's now competing on smaller parts with bigger name actors who normally would never audition for these roles, as they'd be considered a step down, can regress your career. He pointed to Michael Emerson's role as Will Zig in Fallout. So now he's constantly losing out to actors with bigger resumes. Now even more important to draw in viewers. Yeah, you need like big name actors with big resumes, star power. You need that to bring some viewers in. Oh, okay, this guy's in there. All right, great. That might entice somebody to watch it. It might not necessarily bring a lot of people in, but you know, a viewer here, a viewer there. It's you need all the cachet you can get when some of these shows are not doing any numbers whatsoever. So yeah, you get like a big actor in kind of a small role. It's like this should be a throwaway role. Why would a big actor even want to play in this part? But it's like, yo, work is work. And these big actors are like, okay, here's a job opening. Let me go ahead and try to get that. And they have the cachet that a lot of these smaller actors don't. Case in point, Michael Emerson had a small part in Fallout. I'm told, I read your book and took your advice, when it's a role that really should be going to a much lesser known actor and is below Emerson's level, who's a bona fide television star at this stage of his career. So yeah, again, this is what we all call, all right? From there, this insider pointed to a report from Nelly Andriva at Deadline that noted that talent agency KMR suspended its franchise with SAG-AFTRA because of delays in payments to its clients. Andriva reported on March 22nd, the KMR agency, which has been grappling with talent payment breakdown, has suspended its franchise with SAG-AFTRA. This report came after Deadline noted agency clients have been waiting for months to get their payments. Man, so these cats ain't even getting paid for the work they doing. Andriva added, over the past week, we've learned of more KMR checks that have bounced, though at least one person saw their latest checks clear. The insider commented, KMR is not one of the big guns, but it is a well-known mid-level agency that's been around for almost 70 years with well over 1,000 clients. And when this happened, my friend began to panic and asked his manager if he should switch agencies. He's at a big one. And she once again reaffirmed the crisis by shooting that down, immediately telling them the last thing any actor should be doing right now is firing their agent. I mean, but if you're not getting paid, like, yo, your agent can't get bread. I mean, this is the job of the agent. Hey, make sure I'm getting paid, all right? I'm going to go out there, I'm going to do this work. Your job to take care of all of that. And they can't even guarantee the payments right now. That is insane. And from there, the insider pointed to the declining number of pilots being created for the major television networks and cited an article from Leslie Goldberg at The Hollywood Reporter, and we've seen that one as well, all right? They've only ordered 35 combined pilots. That's the lowest tally in at least a decade and down significantly from the pre-pandemic days when 60 was considered a record low. So only 35 pilots have been ordered. I mean, things are just already pulling back. You know, we saw it down to like maybe like crazy numbers in terms of how far Hollywood is contracting. There is no work available in this industry right now. Everybody's getting it. And we warned them, okay? We told them during the strike, we told them before the strike, the reckoning is coming. There will be a time where you guys are going to pay for all the nonsense that you're putting out there in the film industry. And so now what do you have? What happens is when you've chased away all your fans, they just run to something else. It's like, all right, I still want to be entertained. Well, what else is out there? Oh, okay, I can go and watch some anime, all right? I can go out there and play some video games. I'll just go knee deep into the video game world. All right. Or maybe I'll just hang out with my YouTube crowd and we'll just YouTube it all the way out. I'll save a ton of money. And then, you know, it's already more and more expensive to go to the theaters anyway. So there's no reason to get a streaming service and, you know, go to the movie theaters to support this industry that has chased you off. And they didn't understand this. It's like, you guys got to take care of your customers. Your customers. That's how you should be looking at this. Customers. The customer is right in every situation when it comes, especially when it comes to a competitive industry like entertainment. But see, they thought they had like a grapple on that. All right. They thought they had that in their firm grip, you know, but what do they say in Star Wars? The tighter you grip, the more star systems slip through your fingers. You lost so many fans because you had this iron grip and you didn't pay any attention to your audience. It is what it is, folks. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Yeah, they said the number of pilots this year is somewhere around 8 total. That's it. That's all they're doing right now. 8 pilots all year. And again, the mantra has been survive until 25. But honestly, like, when does this get any better? I don't think this changes anytime soon. I think right now, this is the trajectory that Hollywood is on. And I don't think it's going to change until there's been some major shakeups. You know, I'm thinking maybe some of these studios are going to start cannibalizing each other. And might be, you know, instead of a big 5, it might be a big 3 left at the end of the day. You know, maybe Sony, you know, Disney. I don't think Disney's going anywhere. Probably Universal. Universal, it seems like it's doing well with its theme parks, with all of its content. So Universal probably survives. And maybe they eat up, you know, Warner Brothers. And then maybe Disney gets Paramount. And there it is. That's your new big 3. And then Sony, because Sony stayed out of the streaming game smartly, they ain't got that problem. And all of these other studios are trying to figure this out. How do we chase this? And Warner Brothers has been talking about they want to sell. Paramount, you've been hearing that rumor. They want to sell. They got to get out of this thing. They want to combine forces with somebody else. But, I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, this is where Hollywood brought itself. They did it to themselves. It's like, yup, the bill is coming due, fellas. All right, time to pay up. Anyway, you guys let me know what y'all think about this situation. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.